Shout out to Camille Murphy. She asked that I address the Real Housewives of Atlanta, the state that it's in, and what I'd like to see. So if I'm asked, of course I'm going to do it. So let's get into that first. First of all, I have been a fan of Real Housewives of Atlanta since season 1, episode 1. So I've been there through the beginning, through the ups and the downs, from the reign of none other than Miss Nene Leakes, who I am a massive fan of. But y'all, we know what happened. Kind of feel like it's happening a little bit as of last season, which was season 15. So Real Housewives of Atlanta was like, they brought in the ratings. They brought in the numbers. They were the darlings of Bravo. And it seems like for the last, I'd probably say maybe the last 7 years, but let's say a strong 5. They've really been struggling. You know, in the heyday, when you had Nene, Sheree, Candy, Kim, Kenya, Phaedra, Portia, y'all, that was some reality TV gold. I mean, it really was. It was. I just honestly, that they had the formula then. And since then, and I'm not gonna just say, since then we've had the departure of Sheree, who's come back as of a couple seasons ago. And then we had the departure of Nene Leakes initially, and then she came back. And she had went off to do her acting stuff and then some reality shows. She was out there trying to get them Trump checks, on Apprentice, Celebrity Apprentice. She worked on New Normal, and she was on another show. That spinoff, that's how she got New Normal. That was New Normal was a spinoff of the show that she was on previously. But I say all that to say that Real Housewives of Atlanta has had its share of cast changes. They've tried to bring on some new housewives over the past, Kim Fields, Claudia Jordan. They brought on Shamari, who's Ronnie DeVoe's wife. Gosh, there's been a host of folks they tried. Okay, and some were better than others, but let's just say outside of the original cast, they never seemed to really get just that right mix. So here we are at season 15, where they have failed miserably, y'all. So first of all, Real Housewives of Atlanta is currently on a pause. We know for a fact that none of the housewives have received their contracts yet. We had one very upset Miss Candy Burris on her Amazon Live, who's waiting around for her contract. Excuse me, guys, this mic is tripping. Let me pin this up right quick. There we go. So we had a very upset Miss Candy Burris on her Amazon Live, stating that, they have lives and they can't just sit around and wait on Bravo to send their contracts. Well, sis, if y'all had delivered last season, you wouldn't have to wait. So there's that. Sheree has also let it be known that no one had got their contracts yet. And so we are in the midst of a little shakeup, a little reboot, if you will. I mean, it worked for Real Housewives of New York. They have a new cast of ladies. Their season went off really well. I had the pleasure of meeting a couple of those ladies at BravoCon. They were lovely. So Real Housewives of Atlanta, you are past due, sisters. So I want to talk to you guys about who I think should make the lineup. So let's talk about it. And when I give you my lineup wishes, I want to hear from you guys. I want to hear if you agree, who you'd like to see come, who you'd like to see stay, and who you'd like to see go. So let's start off with unpopular opinion. So first one that I'm talking about is Miss Candy Burris. Now, y'all, truth be known, I could do without Miss Burris, but for the sake of the show, we're going to keep her on the lineup. Let me explain to you why I wouldn't mind seeing Candy go do some of her other ventures. Last season, y'all, she really couldn't be bothered. If she was in a scene, she was always leaving a trip early. whatever event they were doing to go film or go do whatever. It just, I don't think she adds that much to the show. She's one of the semi OGs. I think she came on season 2. But still, one thing you used to could always count on from Candy, like when she came on, I mean, because she's really changed. I mean, we all evolve as women, so I'm not saying that, she's married now, she has more children and she's family, but one thing you could always count on Candy for was honesty. She was honest to a fault. She was humble, down to earth. She was that relatable one, even though she came on the show already a Grammy Award winner, someone that was well already established in her right. She really didn't need Real Housewives, but it was a good platform for her, which she's gone on to use actually like a pro. I mean, she has really used Bravo to leverage all of her businesses to grow them, her ideas, her music, her artists, her plays, products. I mean, you name it. And you can't be mad at that. I think that's the brilliant side of Candy. But y'all, what seems to have happened is right before our eyes, she's just kind of become someone I don't think we recognize. I mean, did you guys watch last season of Real Housewives of Atlanta and that reunion? How gutter Candy got, calling people hoes and this and that, and y'all. I mean, okay, that's what some of them do, but that's just not. I don't know. Child, I'm just not here for the new Candy. But for the sake of the show, she does add something. And I'm going to tell you why I want to keep her when I get to who I want to add. So we're going to keep Miss Candy. We're going to keep Miss Kenya Moore. Also unpopular opinion. I think Kenya is good for reality TV. She knows her lane. She knows what to do. Do I think she goes too far? Sure. Am I tired of her doing these temporary husband relationships? Yes. I'd like to see her be in a real relationship. I'd like to see a genuine relationship for Kenya. Child, maybe Kenya wants to too. I don't know. Maybe the struggle's real for her. But let's be clear. She's a highly intelligent, beautiful woman. I don't know why it seems so hard for her to find someone. But that doesn't define nor make her or break her as a housewife. So I say all that to say that Kenya is good TV. I'd like her storyline to be a little more genuine. Last season, she really gave us zilch. The fake boyfriend on the phone. Child. Sheree, I mean, she disappointed us with the fake relationship with her and Martell. Yeah, it was fake. I don't know if y'all watch Love and Marriage Huntsville, but pretty much it was revealed that was more of a business deal. But I think we all could see that kind of. Anywho, yeah, so I don't have to go recap the whole season to let you guys know. I mean, we wouldn't be here if it was an amazing season. It was not. Ratings plummeted to an all-time low, and this is why we're here. So far, I'm keeping Candy and Kenya, okay? Who am I saying goodbye to? Miss Drew. You've had your time. I hated that you and Ralph didn't make it, but you have an amazing voice. I say go work on your music career. Go act. You're a great actress. I mean, I thought she did a good job in the film that Candy and Todd, or really Todd produced. Candy was in it. But I mean, let's not limit Drew to that. I mean, she also played in the biopic for TLC. She played T-Boz. She's done I mean, she played on The Game as herself. She broke up med school and my boy. But anyway, listen. So I say that to say Drew has a very promising career continuing her acting and singing. So she doesn't really need housewives. I'd like to see her leave. Sonia, you just had that beautiful baby boy. I think you should take some time out and do that. She's also lovely, but I just think she's not a good fit for Real Housewives of Atlanta. There's really nothing bad I have to say about Sonia other than she just doesn't seem to be a good fit. Sheree, I love you, but what I'd like to see you do is become a friend to the show. I mean, we don't want to let you go all the way, But let's be clear. We're going to just have you pop in so we can keep up with you, but I don't think we're ready for you full time. I don't think you have enough going on right now, sis. Maybe take that time to work on She by Sheree because them high price yoga pants, jogging pants, athletic wear, that's not hitting. I'd like to see you really go by the actual idea you had before with the, the dresses and bring us the fashion. Anyway, friends to the show, Miss Sheree. And then Marlo, you just got your peach. And you know what? I don't think it's fair to blame Marlo for the plummeting ratings. I mean, the ladies really, gosh, they really didn't rally around Marlo like that. I felt bad for her. They kind of set her up for a bad season. So I wouldn't get rid of Marlo, but I still think I would have to I'm on the fence with Marlo, but I think I would put her as a friend to the show as well. Just for now, Marlo, your peach is not completely taken away just yet. I think I'd put her in fewer scenes just to see if we can get something going with the newbies I'm going to add. Miss Tamar Braxton, I'd like to see you join Real Housewives of Atlanta. She's in Atlanta, y'all. She's engaged to JR. He's an attorney. She's had her fair share, honey. She gives us the drama and she keeps stuff going for free on Instagram. Why not get a check, Tamar, and come on over to Housewives? And that's why I kind of want to keep Candy, y'all. It might be messy, but so what? I mean, I don't know if you guys watch, but her and Candy, they've had their falling outs. They seemingly had made up on Big Brother, Celebrity Big Brother. But then they had at one of the performances, then they had another thing. That had to do with Todd, confronting her and Child Candy. Listen, it's a lot. But I say, let them talk about it, make up, talk through it. The Housewives. Yes. I would also like to see Miss Yandy Smith Harris come over. I think Yandy is honestly too classy for Love and Hip Hop. She's now on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. She initially was on the New York franchise, but she's joined the Atlanta cast. I say Yandy would much better be suited as a housewife. Yandy is a businesswoman. She's about her business. She's married to Mendices. They have a beautiful blended family. I think she would do us well on Housewives. My opinion. And guys, I think we would have to bring back two of the OGs. I think Kim should come back. Y'all, with all she's got going on, child, she certainly needs the money. But past that, if she would come and really give us the tea, like really be honest about what's going on, I'd like to see her take on the drama with her and Croy. I'd like to see where her and Candy are now. I'm pretty sure this would have to humble her somewhat. But in her heyday, Kim was pretty good on the show. Her and Nene. Unfortunately, we can't get our good sis Nene back with all the legal stuff she's got going on with Bravo. I don't see that in her future. I'm not even sure that she'd want to. If I had my way, I'd bring her back. But let's be clear, I doubt that's going to happen. So that's why my lineup has omitted Nene Leakes. And last but not least is Miss Portia Williams. Now, I'm not sure if I would have her also as heavily involved. Portia brings the fun. Portia brings the light. But Portia can bring it when she needs to. So I think Portia Williams would be great. She's happily married to Simon. Her baby is blossoming and booming. She would bring something back to the show as well. So that's my lineup. So I'd like to know and hear from you guys. Do you agree? Who do you think should be on? Put it in the comments. Who would you like to see to join? Who would you like to see go bye-bye? Let me know. I'd like to know what you guys think. So again, tell me who you'd like to see come through. Tell me who you would like to see leave. Tell me who you'd like to stay. Let's talk about it. Put it in the comments.